Okay, we are live. Um, I'm quite excited about this one. It seems like you guys are excited about it as well because there are already quite a few people here in the chat. It's going to be sort of personal and just going to tell you a little bit of my experiences when it comes to this whole thing. And as you can see from the title, I have become more skeptical about Christianity, the whole thing about Christianity. I've become a lot more skeptical lately. Now, just to clarify, I am not a Christian. I have never been a Christian. And I do consider myself to be a heathen. Now, what does that mean? Does it mean that I, as a Norse heathen, believe that there's a man with a long beard sitting in his great hall in front of his warriors up in also called Valhalla or Valhall? No, I don't believe in anything that goes against proper science. For me, hedonism is a framework, and it's a way of using symbols to get a better grasp of life, death, nature, human beings, and everything. But I do believe in an afterlife. So, hope that was that's the clarification about my beliefs, so to speak. Christianity, it's a faith, it's a religion, and I started some time ago. Maybe you saw that I started doing hidden hangouts. I took that, I stole that term from Matthias Treeman. There's my glasses, and and he was okay with that, by the way. And what started to happen was that a lot of Christian people joined the chat, and I said that's fine, everyone's welcome. But then it started getting a little bit ugly. Lots of people saying, lots of Christian people, or people who call themselves Christians, were saying nasty or writing nasty things and being disrespectful in the chat. And I tried to ignore it, but it just took over, and it made me less eager to do the hidden hangouts, because they were just trolled every time by those people. And here we have one. I'm sorry, Mary, but I'm going to use it as an example, because it's perfect. Mary writes here, doesn't matter how you feel, Bjorn. Jesus is the Son of God, and he died for our or your sins. He is the only way to salvation. Without belief in him, your afterlife will be hell. Now, here's the thing, Mary. That's what you think. You don't know that. You think and you believe that that's the case. And this is right at the core of the problem here. I have some beliefs as well. and those are true to me. Now, actually, there's a difference. I don't know if my beliefs are true. I hope they are. You are saying that what you believe, what you think is a fact. It can't be because you don't know. There are things we do know, we can observe, we can prove it. And there are things we hope to be true, and so on. Now, but you can write that. I don't mind. I don't care. It's wrong, but that's fine, And I kind of, in this one, it's not a hidden hangout, so I kind of open up for that kind of comments here. And I could tell you that actually we do have our own version of hell in the Norse heathen belief system as well, and that's where you're going, and it won't be so nice. I could give you some details, but I won't, because it would be disrespectful. So here's the thing. The reason why I've become more skeptical about Christianity after I started doing the hidden hangouts is that I noticed what Christianity, that is, does to some people. Now, let me clarify. If you're a Christian, most likely you're a wonderful person, and you're not like that. You're not like those people I'm going to talk about now. So I'm not talking about all Christians. I'm probably talking about a minority. But it's I think that minority, there are lots of people in that minority. And okay, so why have I become more skeptical about Christianity? Because it makes people do certain things that are not nice. So they are trolling in the comments, and that's a minor detail. But they will find out, well, here's the thing. They don't call me up late at night and try to convert me to Christianity. Don't approach me. I respect my privacy. I didn't ask for some effing idiot to call me late at night to talk about Jesus. Leave me in peace. Now the problem is that these people, they do not understand the concept of respecting other people's privacy, because to them they're doing something good and right when they do these things. So don't try to send me emails. I have people who will just delete them. I will never see those emails, you know but it's this constant um, disrespect of privacy that has made me more skeptical about Christianity. It's sad, because I think that to many people Christianity is it's a beautiful thing, and it should be. And I know many Christian people who are wonderful people, and they're not like that. But there are many, so many people who are like that. So that's why I've become more skeptical. And here's the thing. I mean, if you Mary, you heard what I said. You heard what I said. You know, you're just giving me examples of what I'm talking about. And you're writing, but don't judge Jesus or Christianity. Well, of course I will. Why wouldn't I? And also, people, they assume I haven't read the Bible, and they assume this and that. I'm an author. I'm a novelist. It's one of the most important books in the uh, in world history. You know, um, so this is a topic that I will probably not touch anymore, but I just wanted to explain why, and it saddens me, you know. But it was a reality check for me. Maybe I was a little bit naive when I said that, this is a heathen hangout, but it's open for everyone, and well, it is, but and here's the thing: these people, do they know anything about human psychology? Now, you would never, ever be able to convert me to Christianity. That's impossible, I promise you. And don't take that as a challenge, but because if you call me up late at night, I will be rude to you. I will be quite rude because I'm sick and tired of that. Don't try to approach me on the street. Don't do those things because I've had enough. I've had enough of that now. It's yeah, but maybe I was naive. Maybe I was a bit naive because I didn't understand how strong that drive or insanity is in certain people. I only ask to be left in peace. I do not push my belief system onto other people. I do not try to convert other people to hedonism. I do not. It's. I mean, it's just sad, And these people, when you're half drunk or completely drunk, and you call someone up late at night to talk about Jesus, um, do you think that person will say, "Yes, yes, you converted me. Yes, good job." Well, actually, that would be fun to say that. But yeah, John, I've had that as well. Christians are often mean and rude and hateful and hypocritical. They often forget that. Yeah, I've up through my life, I've seen quite a few number of people who, drink too much and then behave in a violent manner. People who are abusive, and people who do much, much worse things than that. Now, not in my personal life, but I did work as a therapist, as you may know, and it seems to me like in some in some to some people that's okay because they can pray for their sins and forgiveness and all that, and then that makes it okay in a way. So yeah. Yeah, Adam, I do try to be patient, but I do have my limits. Privacy is important to me, and I mean the chat. That's one thing. So maybe I can't do the hidden hangouts. Maybe I can't, and that that's too bad. But um, so, but privacy is important to me, as I said, and yeah, maybe those people act like trolls on the internet are actually drunk. Yeah. Let's see here. And I know I just threw someone out of the chat now, but I can't sit there and throw people out of the chat all the time. So, uh, you know, Maria, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'll have a look here at the chat now. I think I got my point across already. Um, let's see here. Players says I'm Catholic and I don't bother people with it. It's just private, but I like everything about Nordic gods as well. That's wonderful. That's that's if you that's that's what I'm trying to say. Um, now I know that some of these people I yeah, they are Christians. That's what they are. Well, but who am I to define what a Christian person is? That's that's why I try to say people who call themselves Christians, because if I say Christians people do this, then other people will say they're not true Christians if they do that, and so on and so on. But they call themselves Christians. Um, I don't know. They will call you, because if you have a rather substantial YouTube channel, it makes you visible, and they will do that. Then that's to be expected. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know if I can't really tell sometimes if they're drunk or not. You know, because what I do is as soon as I understand what kind of what they're going to talk about, then I just hang up. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's George the Arca. That's ironic there. Yeah, the Earth might not be round. We have gotten to a point now where I can't remember how many, but it was like more. We're talking percentages here of people who think that the Earth is flat, um, and I yeah, I did you know the Vikings didn't think that the world was flat. It's a rather modern concept, actually. But yeah, Mountain Crow, good to see you. Bob, good to see you. The Earth is banana shaped. Yeah. Um, yeah, OG Ghost, if you read the Bible, it's very easy to see that the morals that we call Christian morals, or it's not, it's a, they've been cherry picking from what we call the Bible, because you could easily find rules to live by, so to speak, that would be horrible and considered cruel. Um, but that goes for all Abrahamic religions. So, cube Earth theory. Yes, what that guy who I that guy who estimated the length of the distance around the globe back in ancient times. Euclid, what was it? But anyway, they knew long time ago. They knew about that. So if I believe we are all spiritual beings, I'd like to say yes, but sometimes I have my doubts about some people. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Archimedes, but I can't remember now. I can't remember. I'm so bad at remembering names. So yeah, sinning. What's that? I don't use that concept. It is not a concept in for a heathen. Sin. It's not a concept at all. As forgiveness is not a concept in heathenism, actually. So it's quite different from Christianity in many ways. And let's see here. The only name that needs remembering is Murphy and his one law. Yeah. Do I seem depressed? I'm not depressed. Another suggestion was Eratosthenes, 500 before Christ. Now, well, hedonism is a broad term, but the Norse hedonism, there is forgiveness is not a term there. It's not a concept in the legal system, yes, but not in the moral framework there. It's quite on the contrary, actually. You have a duty for revenge, actually, but that's a different topic and poorly understood by most people. Now, sin is not a heathen concept. We could talk about semantics, but that's not really what it's about. Now, was it Eratosthenes? But anyway, I'm going to end this live stream with this, and there will be interesting comments in the comment section. People will leave the channel. People will parrot, isn't that what they say? Repeat what they've heard, what they read in the Bible, what their pastor has said to them. I've seen all these things so many times before. Now, I only asked to be left alone. I only asked to not have other people's religion pushed onto me. I don't like that. Yeah. Tina writes, prepare for a comment section full of Bible quotes without a single original thought. Exactly. Maria, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Well, players, well, thank you. Um, yeah, well, if people don't want to listen, they shouldn't listen. They should just leave the live stream then, as you write there. Conveyest. That's a almost like that name. Maybe that's the point. Kanye West, the rapper. Yeah, I know the name of one rapper actually. Yes, I do. So yeah, Kanye. Yeah. So anyway, I have things to do. Happy Monday. Um, you do know, of course, that the names of every day, the names the names of the days are from uh, Norse. I don't like to use the word mythology, but that's you can use that word if you like. But anyway, um, it's it's funny that they didn't change those as well. When they struck down and all and the Christians came here. They force converted people into Christianity with a cruelty very similar to the ISIS and those people. Very much the same methods. Don't want to get into detail because that would be yeah, I don't know if I can be that descriptive about violence here on YouTube, but that was very cruel, very cruel. But anyway, okay, Jonna, good to see you. I'm leaving the live stream now, so um, okay. Let's see here. Okay, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk another time about a different topic.